Hello, good evening, and welcome to yet another interesting edition of our program, Sunday Special, where we celebrate people, events, and culture. We will focus our attention on one of Nigeria's monuments which has stood the test of time for over 5 decades now and counting. Plus, our correspondent gives us bit by bit gist of an award ceremony organized by the Nigerian Association of Christian Journalists to encourage some patriotic citizens. These and more will come your way, but shortly after the news of the day. I am Nenrut Nina Musa. Christians have been charged to embrace being the light of the world and continually do the works of God without fear or favor from others, as this will help showcase the lifestyle of the disciples of Jesus Christ. This was the focus on some churches visited today. Our correspondent, Olamide Garba Folarori, reports.
Active sermons, the clergymen urge Christians to live exemplary lives and do the work of God with fairness and dignity in order for them to influence the life of others around them. They also added that the youth of the country play an important role by being the light of the world, as this will help in contributing to the goodness of the church and the country at large.
I want us, the congregation, just to know that we cannot walk with any man and receive blessing from man, but only him that can shower his blessing upon the church. And if we walk with him, no other person that can debar you of your blessing. Only him is the man that we can trust in him, and that is only God that is working in our life.
Some worshippers expressed their gratitude to God for protecting and sparing their lives for them to witness another Sunday in October.
We learned that the change begins with us, and we should not put our trust in our ability, but we should put our trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, because everything centers around him. In finding your purpose, in finding your calling, it has to be through the Lord Jesus Christ. And for you to play your part, your role as a child of God, you must be in tune.
I learned about impact. The preacher talked about the need for a Christian to actually make impact in the society, and for us to be good ambassadors, for us to be in the society, in the larger society, for us to not just to be known as Christian by name, but by our actions.
We as Christians do what? Reach out to other people in the public, because that is the role of a Christian. As Christians, we need to make sure that we shine our lights everywhere we go to.
The congregation was encouraged to embrace God in all that they do and foster habits that are in line with the ways of God, as this will help to influence those who have lost their faith. In Lagos, Garba Folarori, Olamide, NTA.
An impersonator has been caught at the NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, claiming to be recruiting staff for the NTA. During an interview, the man identified as Prince Umana in his plea said it was an act done in error. The act of impersonation is on the increase, especially in a cosmopolitan city such as Lagos, where the influx of people in search of greener pasture is growing at an alarming rate. As such, many unsuspecting individuals or job seekers tend to fall victims to unscrupulous individuals posing as job recruiters. A case at hand is that of Prince Umana, an independent producer with the NTA Channel 10, who was advertising for job recruitment for the station in the guise of an employer. But when caught in the act, he had a different story to tell.
Some people pick interest on that message on Facebook, and I now send them the invite. The invite was sent to those that pick interest, and NTA Garden is right by the NTA 10, as I know that is NTA Garden, and I have to include the address of the garden there. NTA 10 Garden is NTA 10 show Lagos, and the Beast Arena is showing on NTA 10. That is why it's okay that this particular program, because even along the line of asking, they were asking me if we are coming for presenters or for marketer, where are you showing? I said, I'm showing, the program is showing on NTA 10, so you can be watching it every Saturday on air. So they now were eager to come that, okay, probably they can present and they will see it on NTA 10. Yes, there are so many ways somebody can commit an offense without knowing ignorantly. Number one is that I believe that Beast Arena is showing on NTA 10. And in every way, so far you say Beast Arena on TV, they say which channel is it showing? I say NTA 10. So if that is a criminal, I want to tell the people, I'm sorry about it, it's not NTA 10 that is actually employing, it is Beast Arena on TV. And that Beast Arena is showing on NTA 10.
Management of the station, led by the general manager, Olatunji Adekoya, on receiving the information, quickly swung into action and disassociated the station from such an act. He further called on the public to be watchful and guard against falling victim, bearing in mind that the NTA is a highly reputable organization that will always stand with its vision, which is to be a world-class television network. In Lagos, Nerut Nina Musa. And now in sports. Nigeria has again emerged champion of the just concluded 5th ITTF Para-Table Tennis Open Championship in Lagos. The international championship, which attracted 7 countries, also serves as a qualifier for the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games. Kehinde Lamidi tells us more.
About 160 para-table tennis players drawn from 7 countries, namely the host, Nigeria, India, Uganda, Benin Republic, Ghana, Kenya, and South Africa, converged on Malade Okoya Indoor Sports Hall of Tesiti Balogun Stadium for a 5-day para-table tennis championship, having competed in single class, men and women, mixed doubles, doubles men and women, setting and standing, men and women, class 1 to 5 setting, and class 6 to 10 standing. The host country, Nigeria, finished tops with 9 gold, 5 silver, and 3 bronze medals. The gold medalists are Faith Obazwai, won class 10, Kehinde Lawal, won class 9, Ifechukudi Ipeoye, women class 5, Femi Alabi, men class 10, and Biola Adesope, men class 9. Others are Victor Fariloye, men class 8, Kayode Alabi, men class 6, Bolawa Akingbemisilu, men class 5, and Isai Ogunkunle, men class 4.
I feel very happy because I've been always proud of myself when I play in a tournament like this. To win a gold medal is my main priority, and I won it.
I'm very happy being a champion. With the help of the coaches and my own commitment, I believe that we will make it to that place.
I feel very great for being the first, the champion of the event. I feel very great. And I hope we're going to have more of this to come next year before we prepare for the Paris 2024.
The President, Paralympic Committee in Nigeria, Sunday Debody, who rated the championship very high, commended the performance of Team Nigeria and lauded those who have contributed to the successful hosting of the 5th edition of the championship.
The ITTF Factor 20 has come and gone. It's a successful one. As our Paralympian pick point for pathway for Paris 2024. Other players that did not qualify as pick points, we are still going to qualify more players apart from the 9 that has qualified. Yeah, we have an advantage because Nigeria has classified 40 players in para-table tennis, which we are looking for the future now. They have their classification, ITTF classification.
The chairman of the local organizing committee promised that the next edition will be better and greater in all ramifications. In Lagos, it's been Kehinde Lamidi reporting for NTA Sports.
Time now for us to take a short break. We'll be back afterwards.
Jackpot of the week. Place bets and hit the jackpot. Log into the 1xBet account. Click on the Take Part button. place bets, and take part in the jackpot draw. Feel like a winner with OneXBet. Use promo code to get a bonus on your first deposit.
The children are our future, so it's crucial we communicate with them on Family Talk with Lamide. Join us on Family Talk with Lamide. As motivational TV personality, Lamide Adenuga delivers leadership and human capacity development content to our future leaders within and outside Nigeria. We also tackle social ills like bullying, drug abuse, peer pressure, depression, internet fraud, and many more. Family Talk with Lamide, it's all about us. Now showing on
Lucky Spring from OneXBet. Take part in promotion with cool prizes. Bet on the any sports events. Get tickets. Have a chance to win cool prizes. The more you bet, the greater your chances. Use promo code to get a welcome bonus right now.
It's good to know you're still with us on Sunday Special, where we celebrate people, events, and culture. Nigerian Association of Christian Journalists has awarded notable citizens of the country who have demonstrated high level of patriotism and integrity in their various leadership positions. Ometere Chiedu, who was at this year's awards conference, tells us more.
The president of the association, Charles Okai, noted was aimed at sensitizing those in various leadership positions on the importance of integrity and honesty in the development of any nation. Demonstration of high moral standards and upholding integrity as a lifestyle will go a long way in tackling corruption, which has had negative impacts on national development. Recognizing those described as symbols and ambassadors of integrity, the association emphasizes will go a long way in popularizing the rare virtue among Nigerian leaders.
Our character will prove whom we are. So through our character is also our mirror. And we should live by our character and our mirror, because that will tell you should behave well or you behave anyhow, your character will spell who you are.
Over the years, you can see that corruption has taken over the nation. A lot of money are in the few hands. People don't worship God anymore. People are kidnapping, stealing, banditry, everything bad. It is saddening. Our passports, if you take it abroad, you look at you as one crook is here now. That has to be changed. Nigerians changed. And today, I can see a lot of Nigerians, some Nigerians who value integrity and are being awarded, and I'm so happy to be part of it.
For the awards recipients, drawn from various sectors, private and public, it is a motivation to sustain the value of integrity.
When people begin to have integrity added to their life, that moral principle of doing things right, we can see what is going all over the nation now. This one is telling lies, this one is forging this. And we want to call people to order that please have a kind of sense of honesty, and that will tell more about who you are.
I feel so happy because I didn't know that whatever I'm doing, people are watching or people recognize my effort in the system or in the community.
When we talk of integrity, we are talking of every virtue that God wants his child to be. And if we have that virtue, this darkness will disappear.
You see, to whom much is given, much is accepted. So if I have been honored like this, first of all, let me tell you, I don't even know who organized this. I don't even know anything about it. They just wrote me a letter and they said, I mean, that's enough to show you that you need to keep doing this.
We have jettisoned integrity, honor, and hard work for quick way of making money, so that so that one's name will be heard, so that one can belong, in quote. But I see the journey following the right path is not an easy one.
Convener of the event also shed more light.
We realized that one of the major problems facing the country is lack of integrity. And so we decided to fight integrity. And that's how we came up with the product of Integrity Lecture and Award. Knowing well enough that with the lecture and the award, the people will be sensitized to embrace the virtues of integrity.
This year's conference of the association, which has the theme Integrity is Everything, is the 11th organized by the Nigerian Association of Christian Journalists.
And on that note, we say congratulations to the award recipients. Moving on, blue-collar job has been identified as a major way of creating job opportunities among youths and boosting the country's economy. This was the consensus at the official opening of a shop known as House of Doth in Lagos. Wabufor Woye has the details.
Rate of unemployment in the country, the owner of House of Doth business outlet, Oludotun Ezekiel, said she is no longer searching for white-collar job as a graduate, rather looking for people to employ in her business.
And I'm able to train people because I love to inspire people, I love to teach. So I'm able to teach people my craft and design and help them become better people in life.
I know how to do the cup she's doing. She taught me. I know how to cook. I added my own cooking with her own when she went for a training. So I added to it and it was special. The clothes, I know how to use the machine. I can sew too. I can sew, I can cut, I can do all sorts of. So I believe even if she's not around, you can come in, you get whatever you want.
She's been so industrious, so resourceful. In fact, she took me by surprise in most of the things she has been doing. Right from secondary school, she was a labor prefect. She likes to organize things, event and all that. She went to university and studied geology, but she had passion for event, for food industry and all sorts. And we're happy that today she's putting out something in that regard.
Oludotun provides tailoring and catering services to her customers.
And hopefully with time, as she gets more patronage and makes more money, she begins to upgrade into maybe the high quality category. And who knows, today we'll all go and see Gucci or Ferragamo and all these amazing brands, Louis Vuitton. Who knows, maybe Oludotun will be our own next Ferragamo, our next Gucci. One day in the future, she'll feature in London, in New York, all these amazing world fashion shows.
I'm very happy. I feel like I'm probably happier than she is. She's always been like a very creative person, so it's really given me a lot of joy that she's been able to get to this point. I'm really happy about it.
One of the most happiest person here because Caro is a very, very bright girl. Because me and her, we've been together since primary school. She has been very hardworking. I love her spirit so much. I'm very, very happy today. I'm proud of her. And I pray that God is going to bless her business and make it grow further.
Some customers speak on the event.
Call it special rice. So I tested it, a lot of ingredients. And this is, it's just a new thing in this area. Not seen something like this before here.
The food is well packaged. In fact, we are tripped with them giving us I can say a tospe or something like that. We are giving something, like an appetizer, just to test the food before the main meal. And then getting to the main meal, it was very delicious, well prepared, well packaged.
Delicious, and it's affordable.
Oludotun is a graduate of geology and also has 5 years business experience.
The hand is believed to be the vehicle that transports food, water, and other edibles to the mouth. And while hygiene commitment is necessary for a safe and healthy lifestyle, an effective and affordable way to prevent diseases and save lives is what the next report attempts to shed light on, with Charles Alpha as our guide.
Hand washing, also known as hand hygiene, is the act of cleaning one's hands with soap or hand wash and water to remove viruses, bacterial and microorganisms, dirt, grease or other harmful and unwanted substances stuck to the fingers.
Hands, we know, are vehicles where microorganisms are being carried.
When soap and water are not available, experts say hand sanitizer that is at least 60% alcohol in water can be used.
Water, clean water, soap, even some other local material that serve as soap.
In doing this, they also recommend one washes both hands, including the tips of fingers, the palms, the thumbs, and after using the toilet for urination, defecation, cleaning a child before feeding, and after preparing food.
Before you go to the dining hall, what do? You wash your hands. After using the restroom, you wash your hands. When you touch something that is not healthy, you wash your hands.
School children are the major targets in this campaign, and my interactions to gauge their knowledge on the subject matter prove profiting.
Good hand hygiene is critical for preventing the spread of infectious diseases and helping children lead long, happy lives.
It brings a safer environment. It reduces the risk of spreading germs.
With this year's theme being clean hands are within reach, hand hygiene experts say is central to preventing the spread of infectious diseases.
The total washing process should be 25 seconds so that those hidden bacteria and germs can be properly be off.
The coronavirus pandemic was a major turning point on hand washing, and now that some countries have been declared free from the pandemic, hand washing and display of soap and water in public places seem to have disappeared. Does it mean we no longer need it?
Most important aspect of the prevention of that disease is preaching of hand washing. I don't need to tell you wash your hand anymore. People were washing hands, people were using hand sanitizer, but now the whole thing, because the disease has gone down, the whole thing is, people are now living that habit.
15th of October every year is designated as Global Hand Washing Day after it was first marked in 2008 to re-emphasize the importance of clean hands to a healthy living.
Indeed, the essence of hand washing cannot be overemphasized. Many thanks, Charles Alpha, for that insightful one. Up next is our report on one of Nigeria's monuments inaugurated more than 50 years ago in Lagos. Although time and age have not been fair to this sports edifice, there seems to be light at the end of the tunnel. We'll hear more from Kende Lamidi in our subsequent bulletin. Well, it's time for us to draw the curtains. On that note, we'll say goodbye and do join us again, same time next week for this another interesting package of Sunday Special.